you watch movies, you kind of have an idea of what it's like to make one, and then you actually get behind the scenes and it's completely different, and just you realize how much work goes into every single scene. You know, a 5-10 second scene in a movie doesn't mean that much to you when you watch it, but it's like there's a lot of work and a lot of people that goes into putting something like that together.
We're on day number 4.
So part of the challenge when using the extras is making it feel bigger than it is. And we're fortunate enough to have enough inventory. These extras are able to do and sometimes switch 3 times in a day, from refugees to Soviet soldiers to German soldiers. And so sometimes they're swapping out stuff, and it's a lot of the same people are in it, but you would never know it.
You know, there's a lot of young talent, young actors working on this, and I've been very impressed with their professionalism and just how much heart they're putting into it, and just really getting into their parts and working well together. It's been pretty fun to watch.
I moved here, my girlfriend said, hey, you like World War II, try this. And so far, it's been quite the experience.
This is a new thing for me. It's pretty exciting that I got the opportunity to be part of it.
Going into it, I was mostly nervous, but now I love everything. It's so fun, and it's something you never thought you'd get to do.
Just seeing how everything is being put together, what it all takes to create something like this. Everybody's so nice, super friendly. It's really easy to connect with everybody.
It's not just the actors that make the movie, it's everybody that makes the movie.
All the crew is wonderful. They're just open and welcoming. They're always asking you how your day's going, what you need, if everything's okay. Like, they really take care of us.
It's been some of the hottest days of the year, so it kind of feels like we're all suffering together, and I don't know, rather than people getting mad at each other, it seems like everybody's just really getting along well and working well together, and it's kind of neat to see so many different moving parts and so many different jobs, you know, just working well together to make this happen.
This is a story that took place in a real time, in a real place, and there is obviously a want to get the equipment and uniforms correct. I like when the characters are supposed to be dirty. All uniforms have been knocked down a little bit with different levels of wear. Certain characters are supposed to have a more lived-in look. So there's a process to applying distressing to different levels, and that's my favorite thing.
My job on set is the armorer for the production, and that basically entails being responsible for any and all firearms that are on set, making sure that they're safe. You strive for authenticity, and that authenticity includes not only uniforms but the weapons and how the weapons were utilized.
Today we had the scene in the trenches where Peter kills us with his shovel, and that was a wonderful scene to shoot, and it was just fun having that action and the physical aspect of it as well.
And I'm flying the drone on set today. Basically, any shots that they want, aerial views of, whether it's the fighting scenes, you know, a higher point of view looking down on it, or giving them some background scenes for, you know, the landscapes where they're gonna overlay the CGI airplanes or tanks or anything to kind of show the scale of the battle. Flying and just the unique perspective and the unique views you can get with those is pretty amazing. The technology, how far it's advanced recently, and how many cool and creative shots you can get.
Crew, I've worked with most of them before. With Luke, it's the first movie that I worked on. Luke was an actor in it.
He seems really involved.
They're very nice. That's one thing. They're always open to new ideas. So if you're like, I have an idea how I could, do this or do that, they'd be like wide open for it at all times.
I think it's refreshing to see something that is not just driven by profit and making money, but actually having like a fun experience and getting people together that really enjoy acting and shooting these movies, that get you actually participate and suggest aspects of the movie, It's not a from top down kind of thing. This is what we need to do, and this is how we're going to do it. It's actually really Luke involves everybody, I feel like, in this, and that's just great to see.
I walked in there on the first day, sat at a table all by myself, nervous, shaking, scared. I didn't know what to do. And when I left to go get fitted, I was by myself, and then there was a day over. By the second day, my entire table was full. Everybody was talking, everybody was laughing, and I just said, like the other day, that yeah, we only have known each other for a week, but the conversations and the laughs, it makes it feel like you've been friends for a lifetime. And now that we have everybody's numbers and everybody knows each other, those are connections you're never going to lose.
Yeah, it's those types of things that you get on set and you see somebody and, oh, I haven't seen you for a year or two, and guys that you've been friends with for really a long time. Oh, I didn't know you were coming out and working on this. Great, okay, well, we'll go out and have lunch, when we have a day off.